Friday, May 8th. Our top stories. Legend on the Curtis Court steps down after 2 decades of leadership.
The Curtis Closet opens up for the upcoming prom season.
And students catalog 122 years of Curtis history for the upcoming Art Chop Show. Hello and welcome to the 7th edition of Curtis TV News. I'm Amir.
And I'm Jesus.
Varsity coach and assistant principal Dwayne Arch is stepping down from the court, starting the 26-2027 season.
After 25 years of leadership, Coach Archibald has officially stepped down as head coach for the varsity basketball team. After more than 2 decades on the sideline, Coach Archibald built Curtis into a competitive and respectable basketball program, shaping generations of student athletes along the way.
My favorite season, probably I want to say 2016, 2017, around there. We had a pretty good team. We had a lot of seniors. We had a good year that year. We went to the semifinals of New York City PSAL. So that was my best year, 2016, 2017.
But for Archibald, Curtis isn't just where he coached, it's where his journey began once playing on the very same court as students.
But the fact that I was able to come back to Curtis and coach my alma mater was a good thing for me. It gave me a lot of pride and to make sure that we did well and represented the school well.
Throughout his career, he became known for building strong relationships with his players, many of whom credit him for their success beyond basketball.
Well, I think for me, it's the relationships with the players. Like I said, I've been here a long time. A lot of the players I still keep in contact with. They have families of their own. That's one. Just a competition. We were able to move to the Brooklyn division a couple of years ago, even though we didn't do that well. Just the fact of competing against other schools, representing Curtis. And then I think the third is us the teaching kids and improving their skills from the time they're a freshman to when they're a senior, to see the growth and see where they're at and where they end up. And I think those are the top three things.
His coaching style emphasized consistency, accountability, and effort values that help define the program year after year.
The most consistent player was probably Malik Martin, I would say. He graduated in 2018. He was All-State, first team All-State, All-City. I would say him and probably second would probably be Zoe Alonzo, my son. He was probably, those two are probably 1 and 2.
Now, as he steps away from the role, the program prepares for a new chapter under fresh leadership.
Well, the new coach, Coach Lee, I've actually been in contact with him. I've known him for a number of years, so helping him any way, because Curtis is obviously a different level. Anyway, just to help his transition become smoother, whether it's just the players, gym time, things of that nature. So that way when he comes in here full-time next year, it's a smooth transition and it's seamless, and they hit the ground running.
And as the buzzer sounds on his coaching career, his impact on Curtis basketball is sure to last for years to come.
Well, I wouldn't say retire. Retire means I'm never going to coach ever again in life. So I may decide 5-6 years from now to do something. But it was a long time. It was a lot of changes in those 19 years, obviously. But my schedule with my own 2 kids was kind of rough. I don't want to say retire, because retire means I'm hanging it up forever. And you never know when the next opportunity is going to come. But yeah, I feel good. I feel it's a good decision. I'm good with it. And ready to move on to the next chapter.
For Curtis TV News, I'm Ezekiel.
I'm Jadore.
I'm Amir.
I'm Aiden.
Signing out.
Mr. Arch will be very missed on the course at Curtis High School. We welcome Mr. Lee as the new head coach, years of successful coaching from CSI basketball.
And after clearing the dust off Curtis' past, Ms. Turner class sports and shifts through the piles of preparation of the upcoming Curtis Archive show.
The Curtis Archives contain interesting and valuable information about the school. Ms. Turner and her students shared their feelings on the production of the show.
It's so exciting. These boxes were left in my office, and I was looking for a meaningful project for one of my classes. So we just started going through the stuff, and we decided to make it into a big archive project.
The history of Curtis is really cool. It's old school, one of the oldest schools on Staten Island.
From the school opening in 1904, still unfinished, to some of the history of our Curtis mascots, there's a lot of exciting information that I've found and shaped the view of Curtis.
We used to be lavender. And then we switched to maroon and black.
And the first person who signed that guest book was George Curtis, who was the school was named after, his widow was still alive when the school was open, and she was the first one to sign that book.
The archive show will be a great way to learn the amazing history of Curtis.
I've never done anything like it, so I'm super nervous but excited. It was so interesting to know that those people walk the same halls as we do. How that Curtis was really a symbol of the community.
Come see us in the Curtis Newsroom in room 188. This is the off from Curtis TV News.
The show will take place for one night only on Friday, May 15th from 5 to 8 p.m.
Over this spring break, students return to school notice a change in both our gyms.
Out with the old and in with the new. Big changes have happened here at Curtis High School, where both Gym A and B have both had new floor decals installed. The new gym floor benefits everyone from volleyball and basketball coaches to even the students and gym teachers. With the giant warrior head intimidating the competition in the middle of Gym A to the updated look in Gym B, our warrior athletes will enjoy the refreshing look of the hardwood. This change signals many improvements to the school now that Principal Mealy is in charge.
And you might have noticed a change on the field as well.
The old scoreboard on the field was removed over the past 2 weeks, and crews have been diligently installing a new scoreboard that includes a Jumbotron monitor. Sports teams that use the field are excited to see what kinds of cool things we'll be able to see on there, from instant replays to player promo animations. This opens up a whole new opportunity for what we can see on the field.
From new upgrades on the court to some exciting experiments in the classroom, upcoming next, how Curtis students turn learning into the hands-on adventure at STEM Night. That's up next on Beyond the Bell. It was a night of hands-on science and discovery at Curtis, where students don't just learn about STEM, they lead it.
The science department hosted a special night of fun and educational activities this week for STEM Night.
We've been working on this STEM Night since 2017. It is really exciting to see students come, be able to go to all these stations, be excited about something that they normally in school all day are not very excited about.
Throughout the night, students were able to try hands-on STEM activities with family and friends, thanks to the help of their teachers.
My favorite station was the Rubik's Cube because it's just like a fun problem to solve and it's like really quick, you know? Well, if you know how to do it.
Students and staff were able to showcase their creativity and ideas.
The rocket, because we could not push it. The rocket, because we could not push it.
STEM Night was able to make learning more fun and exciting for students and family. I'm Angelina Moya.
And I'm Esmeralda Blas.
And this is Curtis TV News.
Events like STEM Night are a part of the border push to get students excited about science and technology, and judging by the turnout, it seems to be working.
Students and family gather to celebrate cultures from around the world with performers ranging from traditional dances to live musical acts. Colorful displays and dances give attendees a chance to learn about custom clothing and history from different countries.
Curtis is home to students with many different backgrounds and cultures. Our diverse community was celebrated last month at the annual Multicultural Night.
Now I'm here representing Puerto Rico. I really wanted to represent Black culture as it called our theater show, different styles of how it dance and stuff like that.
They showcased their talents, some sing, while others showed off their traditional dances from their respective cultures. Students were proud of their participation in Multicultural Night.
I did it last year and so much fun getting to know up, and there's usually never any South Asian representation, so I get to be that in the fashion.
I think it's a cool night where everyone gets to show up their cultures because, sometimes they can't really represent. And it's just good vibes all around.
From showing their skills to sharing traditions, Curtis' annual Multicultural Night was a great success.
I am your reporter, Dushawn Manning, and this is Curtis News.
Each year, the event gets more diverse, which gives the students more opportunities to learn about different cultures.
Looking like $1 million doesn't have to cost a thing, at least not at Curtis High School, where students got a chance to find their perfect prom look completely free of charge. With prom season coming to Curtis, the Curtis Closet is giving away dresses and shoes for senior girls. Last month, the Curtis Closet opened up the racks and let senior ladies shop for their favorite look. With a wide selection of shoes and dresses, the perfect outfit was easy to find. The best part about a Curtis Closet is that it's completely free for students. The Curtis Closet ensuring for that our students, the only thing standing between them and the prom night is picking out the perfect dress. If you missed a prom dress try-on event in the auditorium, you can always see Miss Vargas in room 301 to take a look inside the Curtis Closet.
And for dressing up the prom to game day great, our Warrior athletes played hard this week. We take a look at our next Sports Warriors report.
We'd like to welcome our sports anchor, Alvin. Alvin, what's the latest on our Curtis Warrior athletes?
Thanks, Jesus. It was a tough week for our varsity boys baseball team. The Curtis varsity baseball team has been finding their footing this spring in a tough loss to Abraham Lincoln last week. Senior Yandel Dominguez drove one deep to center, bringing home Ian Taves and showing some fight in a 9-2 defeat. But the Warriors responded Tuesday at home against Midwood Junior. Michael Burt delivered the big blow, bringing 2 runners home in the 4th inning and giving Curtis all the run support they need as the Warriors shut out Midwood 3-0. Then this week, the Warriors kept it rolling, beating Newdorp 13-2 to get 3-3 in the league play. Up next, Curtis is wrapping up the regular season against Tottenville on May 11th and May 13th. Curtis girls varsity softball team is having a standout spring under Coach Mac Minera. The Warriors have been on a tear, putting up a big numbers all season, including a 20-0 shutout of Franklin Delano Roosevelt and a 20-3 blow of Newdorp. Most recently, Curtis picked up back-to-back wins over Scholars Academy 9-4 and John Dewey 10-0 before dropping a tough loss to Susan E. Wagner 11-1 last week, sitting at 9-3 in league play. The Lady Warriors still have games against Port Richmond and Tottenville as they push toward the end of the regular season. A perfect season on the lacrosse field. The Curtis High School boys varsity lacrosse team finishing an undefeated 10-0 under Coach Pekoski. It was a special night on the lacrosse field. The Warriors celebrated their seniors at their final home game, closing out the regular season undefeated at 10-0 in league play. Senior Anthony Gambardella headlined the night, having recently scored his 200th career goal as a Warrior, a milestone that speaks for itself. A perfect regular season for this group of Curtis seniors. The Warriors will now wait to find out if they have advanced to the postseason, but win or lose from here. This group has already made Curtis High School proud. The Curtis girls varsity flag football team showed strong effort and resilience last week. They fought hard in a 20-12 game against Newdorp High School and kept things competitive in a close 12-6 match. The Curtis girls varsity lacrosse team closed out their season with a celebration of seniors who have helped shape the program. It was a special night on the Curtis High School lacrosse field as the Warriors honored their seniors at their final home game, capping off a league season that finished 2-10. Though the wins were hard to come by this year, Coach Barrett and his players never stopped competing, and Thursday night was about celebrating the seniors who gave everything for this program. The Warriors closed out the season with a narrow 7-6 road loss at Newdorp on Friday. For this group of seniors, their Curtis lacrosse careers are now complete.
That does it for us. Thanks for watching Curtis TV News. Till next time.
And remember, if you have any stories you'd like us to cover, stop by the newsroom in room 188.
Or email us at curtistvnews@gmail.com. Have a great day.